What's going on, everyone? This is Roy Williams of Boom Crew in the Players Lounge. I got my man Tawee and Danny. What's going on, guys? I see Tawee. You're still at the campus. You're still at the
facility.
No, you're at the facility. I can't even speak. And then Stutsman, you're at the crib. Finished up practice late today, as usual.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just dive into it. Iowa State. That was a great win. It looked like you guys are playing with a new intensity. I like the pick, Stat.
Got me one. About time.
What happened to the touchdown though, my man? 2 yards away. I
ain't gonna lie, man. It's been about like 3 years since I got a ball in my hand. I think I need to knock the rust off. I think next time for sure I'm diving out, I'm laying out. In the moment, I was like, I'm gonna embarrass this man. I'm gonna give him a stiff arm, put him in the dirt, and then I just didn't have enough in the tank, and so kind of came up a little short, a little disappointing. But hey, we were able to punch it in the next play or whatever. So I mean, man.
Hey, anytime you're able to give the offense another opportunity to try to score is the only thing that matters. So I mean, we would love to score because we don't get that opportunity much, but you got to. I mean, you get the offensive opportunity. Tawee, what's going on with you, my man? How's everything going?
Everything's going good with me. I was hoping I got a kick return this week, but they're not kicking it my way. I got we only had 3 opportunities. Our defense had a hell of a game, so they didn't kick the ball off too much.
Yeah,
running back room is looking great. It's looking great for us right now.
Awesome. So going in to Baylor, we got Baylor this week. What are some of the keys to the game for you, Tawee, to get the W this weekend?
We just gotta match their physicality, or I think we can be more physical than them. I don't watch too much of their offense, but their defense is real physical and real smart. They got like NFL scheme type of defense, and we just have to be disciplined and play physical like we've been doing the past couple of games.
Yeah.
Man,
Danny?
on that defense side of the ball, man, they love them running backs and tight ends. You can see a lot of 12, 13 personnel. They're going to try and get downhill on you, do that stretch, do the down arounds. And really, man, if we can just stop that run, we're going to be good. And, just looking at it right now, the leading receivers are the tight ends and running backs. So this is going to be one of the more heavy run teams we face. The quarterback's good, but, everything starts with the run. If we can shut that down, just continue to do what we did last week and just have that gap integrity, we're going to be just fine.
Yeah, speaking of gap integrity, I was getting ready to ask you, with knowing that they're going to try to, hit you with the tight ends as well as the run, what's the most important thing for this game for you?
I mean, pretty much just kind of just recognizing the runs, seeing when you got to fall back, when you got to stay with it on the stretches, and kind of just playing fast and playing physical. You got to spike those gaps and you got to build that wall. That's something that we've been practicing, being in the right calls where we can just, be a good run defense, and have the support and get back to our coverages quick. But there's going to be a lot of play action, lots of boots, and we just got to be ready for that. And just recognize it early, just knowing that down distance. And that just comes with reps and practice. The faster we're able to just recognize those plays, the quicker we are, the faster we're there to make those stops.
Yeah. Tawee, how's the transition been so far at Oklahoma, man?
I've been great so far. Like, it was a rough start being like kind of, I wouldn't say nonchalant, but like I'm not used to running everywhere and full speed 24/7. But now I got the hang of it. I'm doing pretty good, in my opinion. So like I compete well, and it's fun while I'm doing it. So I think everything is going well for me.
That's what's up. I'm honestly I'm stoked about this Baylor game because one, we've over the years we've been playing Baylor tough. We've always had some tough games, and two, I get to be on the field being recognized. No, I get recognized this Saturday for being inducted in the College Hall of Fame. So I'm extra excited to be there at the game because one, I love to watch my young Sooners, you guys, ball out, and two, I'm going to get recognized for something I got to do while I played at Oklahoma. So I'm really looking forward to this game. On top of that, what has been the mindset for this year? We've had some some letdowns. Let's just be honest. We had some letdowns, some disappointments, but we've bounced back. You know what I mean? We're above 500. What has been the temperament in the locker room?
I mean, first off, congratulations, man. That's big
Thanks,
time.
appreciate it.
That's a big deal. But I think nothing's really changed. We've had a goal at the beginning of the year. Obviously we had to readjust those goals, but the purpose has been the same. The intent hasn't changed at all. We still practice and everything like we playing for the Natty. Obviously like might not be there, but hey, we still got that intent. We still got that purpose. Everyone's still flying around. We still watching just as much film. The purpose can't change just because something hasn't gone our way. I think we still can't achieve some stuff. Some stuff just has to go our way, for that Big 12 championship game. But hey, it's still there. Honestly, all we can do is win out, and that's all we got to do. That's all we can control, really.
Yep.
Yeah, and my opinion, I think we have the same purpose, same goal, but I feel like our leaders start to be more vocal now, and that's been good for everyone because they starting to step up a little more, and more people are becoming leaders as well, like younger guys like Danny and a couple of other sophomores are coming to be leaders now, and that's nothing but help for the team.
No, but on another note, I like that how you said that younger guys are stepping up and being more vocal, and that's kind of what I was alluding to when I spoke to you guys earlier this year, beginning of the season, is you just need people to speak up. You know what I mean? And on that note, it's more important that when you're speaking up, you back up what you're talking. You know what I mean? You lead by example. Let me tell you something. I was a captain. I never went out on the football field for the coin toss because it just wasn't me. But I always led by example on the football field. In practice, I led by example. You know what I mean? I wasn't one of those big rah-rah guys. And sometimes when I spoke, people listened because it came from a genuine place, because the only thing I cared about was hitting people and having fun with my teammates. That's the only thing I cared about. You know what I mean? And you need those glue people. You need those glue guys that people can look to and be like, you know what? I can count on that guy because he's going to do his job every time. And I say this to say, Danny and Tawee, who are those guys that you can look to and say, I can count on those guys every Saturday?
I don't know if on that defensive side of the ball, Deshaun White, he's really been doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
And that's someone, he's not the most vocal, but he kind of goes, that man's going to make a play. Like when it comes down to it, he's going to be there. And it's like, he ain't going to be telling, he ain't going to be screaming, but he's going to be doing his thing. And that's some guy I can trust too. And especially on the outside, Woody Washington, man, that's some dude. Again, not a vocal guy, but he's going to lock down that receiver. And that's something that you need. Yeah. And that's something that's really big. And then, the vocal guy is really Justin Broyles. I think he's really out there. But, hey, man, a lot of people hate him, but, man, I got nothing but respect for that man. The way he's able to, hold himself, what he does, what he puts into this game. Yeah. And you got to look up to that, man. The amount of effort he puts in this stuff, man, it ain't easy to do. Yeah. He really does it. And then, our Mike backer, David, he runs the show. When he's on there, we're 100 times better. He's giving the call. He's vocal. And those two guys are vocal dudes.
For sure.
Hey, that man, Braden Willis, man, he's always going to lead. Mm-hmm. And it's good to have someone like that where he's vocal and he's always making that play. He's always going to be the guy over there just getting that stop, pushing the pile. He wants the ball in his hand. Yeah. And then, same thing goes for E.G. and Dylan Gabriel, man. Those two right there, they also run the show. That's a pretty big three right there that can really just lead it, just looking from outside in.
Thank you guys for jumping on. I appreciate it. And I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck the rest of the season and tomorrow against Baylor, or not tomorrow, this Saturday against Baylor. I'm rooting for you guys. I mean, truly and genuinely, first off, I love my university, but on top of that, I love the players too, because I know the grind and hard work, that you guys put in and you guys display every Saturday. I appreciate everything you guys do, seriously. And there's a lot of people that have jumped off this bandwagon, and the only people that you can depend on are the people in that locker room. And I can say from firsthand, I know what it feels like. You know what I mean? So I just want to say, keep fighting that fight, man, and I appreciate y'all for real.
Absolutely, man. That's well said. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. This is Roy Williams with Danny and Tawee with Players Lounge and Boom Crew. Appreciate you guys watching.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.